Hi everyone! Thanks for joining me today. To everyone who has been with us throughout the years, thank you so much for your ongoing support, participation, and activism. As always, I appreciate you being here with us today. And for those who are new, welcome! I'm Sierra, founder of the Visual Snow Initiative, also known as VSI. We're a nonprofit dedicated to awareness, education, resources, patient advocacy, treatment development, and research for the neurological condition Visual Snow Syndrome, also known as VSS. We focus our ongoing efforts on all aspects of VSS, and the proceeds we receive go directly to VSS research. VSS can be a different experience for everyone based on a myriad of factors, including which specific VSS symptoms you have, the intensity of these symptoms, when you began experiencing symptoms, and your medical history. Whether you experience a mild or debilitating form of VSS, I want to remind you that you're not alone, and that together we're making a difference. To recap, since starting VSI, we've produced critical research in 7 different countries that led to the clinical, scientific acceptance of VSS as a distinct neurological condition with both visual and non-visual symptoms, discoveries regarding the biology and pathophysiology of VSS, as well as the development of viable treatment options for VSS symptoms where none existed. These studies supporting data and brain imaging have been published in medical journals such as Frontiers in Neurology, Brain Communications, the Journal of Neuro-Ophthalmology, PubMed, and more. We've also developed the first diagnostic criteria for VSS, created the first global directory of VSS physicians, produced hundreds of educational videos about VSS for healthcare professionals and patients, established newfound awareness for VSS through our multimedia content, and created physician-patient resources to improve health literacy, communication, and education regarding VSS. International health organizations like WHO, Mayo Clinic, and NIH are now utilizing the resources we've created. Additionally, we've formed a global research team, which consists of experienced and passionate VSS experts, physicians, scientists, and researchers from around the world. If you've been with us since the Visual Snow Conference or watch our content regularly, you're probably familiar with their work and have maybe even met some of them, including Dr. Peter Godesby, Dr. Christoph Schenken, Dr. Francesca Puletta, Dr. Owen White, Dr. Sui Wong, Dr. Charles Shidlovsky, Dr. Terry Sang, and more. We're currently waiting to hear back from the World Health Organization, who is reviewing our proposal for Visual Snow Syndrome to get its own ICD code for the first time in history, which will lead to additional legal worldwide recognition and legitimacy for VSS, newfound insurance coverage, financial support, efficient clinical identification, appropriate diagnosis, more treatment options, data collection, and further research. Our ultimate goal is a cure for VSS. And along the way, we're trying our best to make the world a more informed, accessible, and understanding place for people of all ages affected by this condition. We've progressed significantly in a few short years, and I know we can continue to do so together. Speaking of which, I'm going to be back for another video in the future with some announcements regarding VSI's progress, updates, and more. But for now, I wanted to share that as of today, I'll be releasing new Q&A articles for the next several weeks. They cover a broad range of topics regarding Visual Snow Syndrome, VSI, and more. We previously announced that I would be doing these Q&A articles on VSI's website, social media channels, and newsletter. Thank you to everyone who submitted their questions. I really appreciate them, and I enjoyed reading your thoughtful inquiries, and thank you for sharing your personal stories with me. These Q&A articles are being posted on my website, sierradomb.com, and we'll be also sharing them throughout VSI's platforms, including our website, newsletter, and social media. My Q&A articles have been categorized by topic, and these topics include VSI research and VSS treatments, VSS causes and triggers, activism and educating others about VSS, my own personal journey navigating health challenges throughout the years, and finally, my VSS, from the beginning to now. I tried my best to answer as many questions as possible, combining ones that were similar, embedding links within the text, and including references for all resources, information, published studies, and quotes from researchers. Answers to any questions I received that are not included in the Q&A can be found on the Visual Snow Initiative website, visualsnowinitiative.org, specifically our FAQ page, which answers commonly asked questions about VSS and more, our VSS patient guide for those who are newly diagnosed with VSS and seeking guidance, as well as our VSS misconceptions page, which addresses some of the most common misconceptions about the condition. I also included links to them within the articles. I'll be back in the future with more updates. VSI will also be releasing a new video series with our friend Dr. Peter Goatsby, so stay tuned if you're interested. In the meantime, thank you so much for participating in my Q&A. I hope these articles offer insights and you enjoy reading them. Until next time.